Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Well people, I didn't know that I would wake up today and I would see that James Fraser, the guy who was the organiser, the CEO of FanFest, would have the Attorney General filing a lawsuit against him. This weekend it was actually meant to be the FanFest here in London at the London Excel Centre. The deadline to pay for the venue was actually last Friday, but James Fraser, the guy who runs it and owns it, he didn't make the payment, even though thousands of people paid for tickets. And we also found out that plane tickets and hotels weren't booked or bought for the guests. So what were they expecting to do? Just come over here and, for them to pay everything even though you want them here? Which is very interesting. So this is what I was actually tagged in this morning. Lawsuit has just been filed by Tennessee Attorney General against both Walker Stalkers, the FanFest, and individually against James Fraser, who owns the company. There's a link to the full 16-page document in the below press release. I'm not going to look into the actual press release right now on the video, but we are just going to have a quick look over the actual press release. So, Attorney General Slattery files lawsuit against Walker Stalkers LLC and its CEO for deceptive business practices. Defendants refused to refund money for cancelled events. This is what we were talking about. Some people they're still waiting on a refund for up to £3,000 here in the UK. That is a crazy amount of money, and we still don't know about the ones in the States. I know there's people who are hundreds of dollars, probably even thousands of dollars waiting to come back to him because this James Fraser, hasn't refunded anyone. So we got Nashville Attorney General Herbert H. Slattery has filed a lawsuit against Walker Stalkers LLC and James Fraser in the Chancery Court of Davidson County. The state brings a civil enforcement action after the defendants engaged in unfair or deceptive trade practices prohibited by the Tennessee Consumer Protection Act, so the TCPA. This office has taken legal action because too many consumers have been left without refunds for cancelled events and may never see their money back without intervention from the court, said General Slattery. Defendant James Fraser began operating Walker Stalker LLC in 2013 and put on dozens of events in the United States and London. Walker Stalker Con and FanFest events were opportunities for fans to meet famous actors and artists associated with the popular television program The Walking Dead, as well as other popular TV shows. This was mostly obviously heroes and villains, so like the Arrowverse and the DC properties, and they had quite a few of them. So, however, despite the company's initial success, financial problems emerged as attendance at events dropped. The state's complaint also alleges that Mr. Fraser withdrew large sums of money from his Walker Stalkers accounts on a regular basis and used those sums for personal expenses. In 2019, Walker Stalkers engaged in unfair or deceptive business practices following event cancellations and postponements in several cities, including Nashville. 2 weeks prior to events scheduled at the Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Centre, August 23rd to 25th, Walker Stalkers and vendors Walker Stalkers decided to change the date and time posted on the Facebook page. However, many customers and vendors did not know the change till they arrived at the event and the day it had been scheduled. The same pattern was allegedly repeated as Walker Stalkers rescheduled events in other cities. By the end of 2019, the vast majority of the Walking Dead actors cut ties. So, that is actually really, really quite good. I actually do like that, and I'm glad that James Fraser is now being held accountable, because this weekend a lot of people were looking forward to going to London or it's in the UK to actually see and support VM. But then all of a sudden I saw little things about this. People were telling a lot of us, yeah, be careful with this convention, this was happening. And then this Monday gone, 4 days ago, we found out that it was cancelled because James Fraser never paid for the venue. That just goes to show what type of person this guy is now. It's almost like he didn't have good intentions when he first started it. He was like, right, if I do this, I'll pay him, but then after a year or two, I can start taking money myself. Which is exactly what he's done, and this is what the actual lawsuit is against him for. Which I think is brilliant. What I will do, I will leave a link to the actual press release below. With that there, you will also see there's a link inside the actual press release, which will take you to the court documents. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.